Love is always an eternal theme that makes the human heart tremble, both happy and painful. There are gentle loves like the spring breeze, but there are also love stories deeply engraved in memory, never to be forgotten. Today, you and I will embark together on an emotional psychological journey. A sweet love story, but also filled with many challenges. Quiet low notes that make our hearts tighten, and moments that make the heart race. You and I will go through this entire video to listen, to feel, and perhaps, somewhere in that story, you will see yourself. That day, when the first rays of summer sunlight gently touched the small street, I met her, a girl with a radiant smile like the morning light. Her clear eyes, gentle voice, she brought me a sense of peace, as if all the worries of life vanished before her presence. That chance encounter opened a new chapter in my life, a chapter full of the flavor of sweet love. We began endless conversations about everything in life. From hobbies, dreams, to secret fears, two kindred souls gradually found each other in every word, every glance. Under the familiar coffee shop awning, I realized that she was not only a companion, but also a source of inspiration helping me get through gloomy days. Our love grew day by day, gentle yet profound, like clear water flowing through a rocky crevice, unhurried but persistent. In the happy days, we walked together under the cool green trees, gently holding hands, sharing gentle warmth with each other. Every time she smiled, I felt all worries melt away. She is the only person who makes me believe in the best things in life. Sometimes, just looking into each other's eyes, we understood each other's feelings without needing to speak. However, love is not just rosy. There are times when unexpected challenges arise, testing the patience and understanding of two hearts. Her life is not easy. Her family faces difficulties, work is stressful, and old pains still smolder in her heart. I witness moments when she quietly sits by the window, her distant eyes filled with countless thoughts. Sometimes, she pushes me away, unwilling to share her deepest sorrows. I feel both heartbroken and compassionate, only able to silently stay by her side, waiting for her to open up. Sweet love is not about always having happy days, but about the moments when we learn to listen and understand each other. I realize that to keep the one I love, sometimes I have to learn to accept their flaws, the wounds in their soul. When she was at her weakest, I chose to stay, to be the shoulder she could lean on, the only one who never left. One rainy night, we sat together in a small room, the sound of raindrops tapping like a rhythm for unspoken feelings. She looked at me, her eyes brimming with tears, and said, "I'm so scared. Scared of losing you. Scared that I'm not good enough to deserve this love." I squeezed her hand tightly and whispered, "I'm here. I will always be by your side, no matter what happens." That was the moment I understood that love is not only sweet, but also responsibility, a steadfastness to overcome all challenges. Time passed, and we grew up together. The scars in her soul were gradually healed by love and patience. She smiled more, her eyes shining with new hope. I am proud to have been by her side when she needed it most, witnessing the strength and resilience of the one I love. Sometimes I think about the future, about the days ahead full of challenges. But I have learned that true love does not lie in flashy promises, but in presence and sharing every day. We don't need expensive gifts or romantic words, just a tight hug after a long, tiring day, a supportive look when facing difficulties. That sweet love, though not perfect, is deeply engraved in my mind, becoming an unforgettable memory. Whenever I recall it, I feel happy because I once loved, once hurt, and once overcame storms to hold on to the most precious thing. Perhaps, in everyone's heart, there is an image that cannot fade, a story that cannot be fully told in words, but lives forever in the heart. When I tell this story, I want to convey that love is not about seeking perfection, but about learning to love the imperfections, being patient together through the years, healing wounds together, and building dreams together. Sweet love is when you see the other person's weaknesses but still choose to stay and support them. When you know you cannot change the past but can build the present and future together. Those days, though long gone, remain the most beautiful memories of my life. I believe that anyone who has ever loved deeply understands that feeling, a feeling of longing, anguish, both happiness and sadness, but above all, gratitude for having someone by their side through the days of youth. My love story may be unlike anyone else's, but I believe it is deeply engraved in the soul of every listener. Because everyone has a sweet, unforgettable love, someone who makes them change and grow, someone who, when remembered, brings a smile and tears to their eyes. If you are in love, cherish every moment with that person. If you have ever loved, turn those memories into motivation to live better. Sweet love, whether brief or long-lasting, is the most precious gift life has given. And finally, I want to say, don't be afraid to love, don't be afraid of pain, because it is those emotions that give meaning to life. Don't forget that the sweetest love is not one without tears, but one where you can wipe away those tears together and keep moving forward. Love, no matter what, will always be something unforgettable in the heart of every person. Closing sentence with thanks and call to subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this story. If you find yourself in any of these emotions, please leave a comment. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to continue the emotional journeys with me. You are the reason these stories continue.